Alright, welcome YouTubers, Minecrafters, and gamers alike. My name is D33DZ, and this is Gaming with Deeds. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Deeds. This is Madden 21, man. This week we're gonna be taking on the Indianapolis Colts, man. And yeah, as you know, we undefeated, man. So that's where we at. So if you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you click that like button, and don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when Deesville Gaming and Tutorials and Gaming with Dees got a new video coming fresh out the lab. Also, make sure to join us on our Discord server as well as our Facebook community page, man, where we all about trying to help young small YouTubers like yourself and I try to grow. I'm your host, Deeds. That's me. Let's jump right into it. Alright, let's go, baby. Try to stay undefeated. We threw two picks last game. We definitely want to try not to do that again.
This will make it into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit of concern throwing the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, and the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-to-1 as opposed to the 2-to-1 that he had. But it is something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they?
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They go play action here on first down. Looking deep for Adams. He's got it.
Let's go,
15.
baby.
And he'll be taken down inside Indy's 15-yard line. A big play there. Rodgers to Adams. 51 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. Nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. The first carry down. this is Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Touchdown. Here's Crosby to kick it away. Rodgers on the return. And up to about the 26.
All right, now let's see if we can do the same thing on defense. Let's be dominant on defense. Let's be dominant.
Leading him out. Their new quarterback for 2020, the longtime Charger, Phillip Rivers.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workman-like in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the
Packer pressure, and down he goes. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. From the gun, Rivers. Over the middle, complete. That's Mack. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive.
There's where the 3rd down play was. The down and distance, and made sure they didn't get anywhere near that, bring up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down with the 23. The ball carrier.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It was Matthew Adams who got him down on the defensive side. Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. And the Packer 1st down. Gives this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. 9 yards.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, it makes it really hard to to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first.
Come on, man.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Well, tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. That's good for 28 yards.
First and goal.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field for a nice pickup.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Touchdown.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jay Sternberger, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
Both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the eight ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green
Now
Bay.
after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
But you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Second and
Exactly.
Or the right play. Yeah.
That too.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, Rivers. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Mack on the toss. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 12, Rivers. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Aaron Jones and the offense trotting back out. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Packers.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40. At the 40. Throwing again. Rodgers. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rodgers to throw once more. Looking deep for Adams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Indy set to go on offense once more. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. He'll get this one to Pittman. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd and short yardage. Rivers into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
1st and 10.
And the 1st down throw here for Rivers. Catch made here by Campbell. They'll contain him to just 4.
But like the throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They had a catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Fielded in the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think that they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if
We got it.
something here, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Yeah, they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there.
49-yard line.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On the give, this is Mack. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Dumps this one off to Mack. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a lot.
And now the up man has it. It's a
Nope.
fake. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the 1st down marker, and it's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, the playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
But if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll give to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, his 9th touchdown this season. And the Packers add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A 3-yard pickup. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
10 at the 43-yard line.
record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting. 23. Throwing Rivers. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
It's now 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Rivers pass intended for Paris.
This one winding toward a conclusion. And how would you assess how the secondary has played?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct? Correct. So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Rivers on the money, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
1st down, Rivers.
Yep.
For Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Rodgers on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, I think this one is pretty much over.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Going for Hicked off at the 45. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Now Crosby for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score.
The kickoff for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Rodgers on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Isaiah Rodgers on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important.
Got to get points.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Dean Lowry in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Well, the second down throw on target. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. And they'll move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Go, boy. Total domination, man.
And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The give is to Jones. The Colts leading tackler in 2019, Anthony Walker, gets another one there.
Anthony Walker. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Colts 30.
They'll go again to Jones. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Once again, you guys, if you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you click that like button. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when Deedsville Gaming and Tutorials and Gaming with Deeds got a new video coming fresh out the lab. Also, make sure to join us on our Discord server as well as our Facebook page if you want to get with other like-minded individuals that's loyal and willing to support. I'm your host, Deeds. That's me. I'm out.
A little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.